Alright, hi guys, I'm Dami, also known as Triple O if you're new here. Welcome back to my channel. I do design, fashion and travel content. Hey, how are you doing? Hope your week is going well. This is a different video. I have someone new here on the channel. This is Esther, my cousin. Say hey.
Hi guys, how are you all doing? Period.
So in today's video we are going to be talking about fashion, but specifically different body types, how to be positive in the body that you have, and different body shapes, different sizes, and yeah, how to basically feel confident in what you're wearing.
Yeah.
So first thing is first.
Wait.
Wait.
I think you guys are forgetting something.
Oh yeah.
You need to subscribe. Right now, you need to subscribe. You need to like, comment. You need to call your friends to watch the video right now. Like, you guys, what are you waiting for?
What are you doing?
What are you waiting?
What's going on?
Just do it. Please.
Just do it now.
Thank you.
We'll give you 5 seconds to smash that like button, to smash that subscribe button, to share with your friends right now.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, you shouldn't be selfish. Oh yeah, share it. Be fast.
Oh yeah. What are you waiting for?
Be fast.
She gave you 5 seconds. It doesn't even take 1 second. So anyway, let's get into it.
Let's get right into the video. Okay. So first thing is first, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think girls should dress, let's talk about girls first. Girls should dress according to their body shape or body size. Like, do you think anything is like a no-no for a certain body type before? Or is it just like wear what you want to wear?
I think that you should dress according to what enhances you as your whole vibe. It doesn't necessarily mean to dress according to your size or to dress however you feel like dressing, but I think it's so important to have a dressing style that emphasizes your character and emphasizes your body and enhances just who you are. It's like when you wear makeup, you wear makeup to enhance your beauty, not to completely replace your beauty or to undermine your beauty. If that makes sense. You wear makeup to feel better, to enhance that beauty. I think that's what dressing should be like. Yeah. You know?
But do you think, or do you do you think that people can dress a certain style that doesn't suit them? Like, it doesn't suit who they are or their personality? Or do you think it's like...
It depends on if you own it. So I could completely change my style right now and tap into a gothic look. On the first instance, you might think, you look a bit weird. But if I rock it really well with confidence, you're going to think I look good.
That's the answer I'm looking for, because confidence is key. Especially in fashion. Of course, for that first, when she walks in the room, she looks nice, or he looks nice, okay, cool. Next second, be forgotten about you because the confidence isn't there, or you don't own what you're wearing. So some people, the clothes are wearing them, they're not wearing the clothes.
Yeah, and I think also as well, confidence doesn't have to be loud. Yeah. Confidence can be, how do I explain it? So someone can walk in the room, they own who they are.
Yeah, you just
they own their fashion sense. Yeah. it doesn't have to be like, hey guys, look at me, I'm here and I'm confident.
Yeah.
They can be very quiet.
Yeah.
But just the way that they carry themselves.
How you wear it.
It's how you, like, don't let the clothes wear you. You have to wear the clothes. Even if you're wearing simple trouser and top, you have to wear it.
The way you
have
put it together. Yeah.
And I think also it's not just the outfit. I think it's like your hair,
everything,
your shoes, your makeup, your energy. Even if you don't wear makeup on that day, how are you presenting yourself? You know, I think that's so important. You could have like really nice clothing, but if everything else isn't going with it, it just looks a bit weird.
It's just no.
Yeah,
just no. So yeah, definitely. I feel like when people say that they have a certain style or a certain look, like you can tell that they're like infused in that style that they have going on because they've been rocking it for so long, or like that's just them, that's just the type of thing that they wear. But when you see someone who likes to switch up their style, one day it's trousers, next day it's a baggy suit, next day it's like a fitted dress, it's just like, that's what I like to do. I like to switch it up because I don't want anyone to predict what I'm going to wear or like how I'm going to look, or you know, I just like switching it up according to how I'm feeling on the day. So I wouldn't really describe my style as like, I probably, to people on the outside, I probably do have a certain style.
I think you have a certain style, but you have a certain style in different fonts. If that makes sense. I think you have a certain style. I don't know what it's called, but you definitely have a certain style.
Yeah.
But it's, you wear it differently.
Yeah.
You don't just stick to that same font or that same particular style of a style.
Yeah.
Like you switch it up, but I think you definitely have some sort of style. I think everyone has a style because what you like and what you think looks good is a style in itself.
Yeah. But it's just not like categorized.
Yeah, that's what I think. I would say I don't think I have like a specific style. I think I like what I like.
Yeah.
If I look good in it, I'm going to wear it.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
and I really like nude colours or black, white. I'm a very black, white, nude person. Neutral colour person. But I've definitely tapped in more into colours, but I'm not like a loud.
Yeah.
My sense of style isn't loud.
Yeah.
But you might see me with a little colour here and there.
Yeah.
But it has to kind of be accompanied with something neutral as well, because that's just, my sense of style just isn't loud.
Yeah.
But I would like to go into more like
to test the waters.
I definitely would like to test the waters because I think when I see girls that can rock like orange and green and like just look so nice with it just makes sense, and if they can do it, I can do it too. So
for sure. I feel like you just need to find what suits you, but just in that colour.
What do you mean?
Like in a bold colour. Like find what you normally wear. That certain style
in a bold
colour first before you try like a bold colour and a different style.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Fashion is to be played with as well. Like it's to have fun with. So
exactly.
don't be too like serious about you know what you can wear, what you want to buy.
Honestly, I think it's so important to really enjoy what you wear. Like I'm not the type of person to wear what is just trending, because the thing about trend doesn't last long.
No, oh my gosh, no.
It doesn't last long. Something that you're wearing today, like that is trending, it's not going to be trending tomorrow.
Yeah.
But if you can wear whatever you want to wear and look nice and appreciate that, nothing's gonna, like, I can't explain it, you're not gonna get bored of it. Whereas if you change your style, or you have your style based on trend, you're not going to feel like yourself. One, two, you're going to keep having to waste money and buy things that are based on trend, but are you even enjoying it, or are you enjoying it?
Does it even suit you though? Does it even suit you?
Does it suit you?
A lot of people are just wearing trendy items that do not suit them.
It doesn't even show who they are. Like, it doesn't. It just shows that you're just following some sort of trend.
Honestly, and you're not even confident in it. You're just like, oh, Becky has this, so I'm gonna buy it, or I'm gonna wear it.
Yeah.
Or you don't even wear it well. Like, you don't style that item well.
Yeah, and
that's one thing. Sorry, that's one thing as well with like dressing up and wearing what you want to wear. Some people don't know how to style the item, so they just throw it on, throw on what they usually wear. When it's like, you bought this trendy item, it has to be styled a certain way.
Yeah.
You can't just throw
Oh my gosh. And I think it's so important to have honest friends. Because some people
Let's talk about it.
Some people, honestly, like, I appreciate when my friends can be honest with me and say, Esther, like, you need to switch it up a bit. Or if they're wearing something and I'm like, that doesn't really go, because you want your friends to look as good as you. And a lot of people, they go out and it's like their friends haven't told them, like, girl, what's going on here? Like, was there some sort of bombing that happened? Like, what happened here? Like, a lot of girls don't. I think girls especially. I think guys are more likely to tell each other, because guys, they take pride.
It's not that deep.
Yeah, and I think that they also take pride in how they look as well. Whereas girls are more likely, I mean, it depends on a case-by-case basis, so not everyone, but I think guys are more likely to say, yo, what are you wearing? Like, do you know what I mean? But girls, I think some girls tend to, like, whether it's we're afraid to be honest, or I don't know, but I'm definitely appreciative that my friends are able to, like, be honest with me, and like I feel confident in asking someone, oh, what do you think of this? Or, you know, because it's testing your mind, it's making you have options. Like, you might ask someone, oh, what do you think of this? Not because you don't know, but because you've got different options and you want to know,
and you want to get an outsider's opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, sometimes you see yourself enough, you're like, okay, what do other people see? One question I was going to ask you that I don't want to forget is, how do you know that you look good? Like, how do you know, I put this fit together. I'm looking too good.
You know, it's like a butterflies. Like, it's like excitement to go out.
Yeah.
Because I have worn outfits that it's looking, and it doesn't really put me in a good mood. I keep thinking about the fit. But when I wear a good fit, I want to show everybody. I want to just say, hey, look what I'm wearing. Like, I want to show everyone, like, what I want to. I just want to just I want to live in that outfit, in that current moment. And it's just like butterflies. Like, oh, I'm excited for today. Like, I look good. Like,
and your confidence just automatically.
And you're just confident, and like, then you're looking good head to toe. Like, you just feel good, and you feel and I think it's so important to have confidence in yourself as well, because sometimes even when you do look good in an outfit, if you don't really have that confidence in yourself, you're not going to think that you look good. You're going to keep criticizing certain things, that, oh, like say for example, if you're wearing a crop top, you're going to be thinking, oh, my belly is showing, like all of those things. If you're constantly criticizing your looks, but if you can just be like, you know what, as a whole, I actually look good, and I can't wait to step out, and everybody must see my fits, because when I look good and I don't see anybody see my fits, I'm annoyed. I'm like, no one saw me today. No one saw me today. Why? Why did anyone see me today?
Why was I not outside? Yeah, that's a good point. And also, to that point as well, when people don't like the crop top example that you gave, I would advise anyone who is like just not as confident or has some insecurities about their body, or like, yeah, whether it's one aspect of your body that you're just not, it's not your best attribute that you want to be showing off. Like, for example, for most women, it's the fupa, right? When you wear a crop top and you wear maybe low-rise jeans or even high-waisted jeans, it might still be showing. So I would advise you to keep wearing those outfits, those items, because that is how you will increase your confidence.
100%.
Like the first day you'll be like, guys, I don't even want you to be wearing a big jacket on top. You'll be like shy, you'll be covering or putting your like hand there. But as time goes on, I'm telling you, you'll be flaunting that fupa left, right, and centre, and you won't care because you've done it so many times before that your confidence has, like, you know, grown, or it's just increased because you just don't care and you're comfortable now in your body and wearing that item. So I think I would just try and encourage whoever wants to wear a crop top but is feeling kind of like insecure, please still wear it. Like, continue wearing it. And if you really are just feeling some type of way, it's just not your time yet. It's not your time to flaunt it. Just wear jumper if you want to wear jumper. If that's how you feel comfortable.
You can style it in different ways that will make you feel very comfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
But still emphasize the outfit. You just have to tap into it.
Yeah.
And look as well. I was going to give an example. I was watching Queen and Clarence, their YouTube video. So Clarence basically did a prank video where he wore like crazy colours, like a crazy outfit, and wanted to prank.
I saw the thumbnail
Queen, and he wanted to prank her because he knew that she knows how he dresses. So cool, he pranked her, whatever, and when he actually went out with that fit, this guy had like purple hat, some purple and green North Face Gucci jacket, blue trousers. He looked mad.
He was decked out.
And he was saying how like someone, like, because they were out and a lot of people were looking at him because obviously his fit looked mad. And he was saying how, like, do you know what, like, I actually don't care because I have that confidence, and especially how he was vlogging as well. When you vlog, naturally people are going to look at you. So imagine you're vlogging and plus you have crazy collars on. People are going to think like, what the hell?
Was that a Birmingham accent or what?
I don't know.
Colours on.
That was not a Birmingham accent. God forbid. God forbid that was not a Birmingham accent.
No, not what I done. What you done was something.
God forbid that was my Nigerian accent. But I really loved how confident he was, and he was like, he basically said that someone that has social anxiety should actually do something where people are forced to look at them so that they can kind of get that anxiety out. And the only way to overcome something is to face it. So imagine if he had some mad anxiety. So imagine if he had like mad anxiety, that would have been so nerve-wracking for him. But at the same time, it's not like it would have healed the anxiety, but it would have sort of made you realise, like, do you know what? I didn't die from it. I'm still alive. I'm okay.
Like, it doesn't matter.
People will forget. Like, people will actually forget. And one thing that I know as well is that people are not looking at us as much as we think. That
literally. No one cares.
No one actually cares.
No one cares.
And also,
everyone's minding their business.
Exactly. When you don't care as well, all other opinions don't really matter. Like, when you just think, do you know what, I'm doing my thing, I'm dressing how I want to dress, I look good, I think I look good, the camera says I look good. Who cares what other people think? You know, like, who cares? And people will forget, people will go and think about other things. Like, that's just what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
So I would definitely advise that people who are trying to tap into their fashion style to just have that confidence first of all, and to sometimes you have to fake it till you make it as well. So even if you don't feel confident,
trust me,
always show your confidence, because people will always respect you regardless.
Yeah.
When you're confident, people respect you. They might not like you, they might not like what you're wearing, but they will have to respect you.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is. And I think also learning to like experiment with different styles that you like, and researching people of maybe the same body shape as you.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So, body shapes and body sizes. Me, on my Instagram feed, I only majority, if not 99% of the people I follow on my Instagram look like me in terms of body size, like, and skin color. Like, majority represent what I look like. Do you know why? Because that is what I want to see. And that is how I am, like, first of all, get inspiration. Second of all, I'm not bombarded by things that I can't attain. So I'm not following all these eight figure body girls. I'm not following like models. I'm not following, and if I do follow a model, it's because she's either dark skinned or she has a personality. So I follow people, like, I'm actually very strict with who I follow on the gram, especially because I'm cautious of what I see, like what I take in, because that can actually affect how you think, what you do, you know, and yeah, how you live your life basically. You might not notice now, but I'm telling you, it makes a difference, and you can see like that you're influenced by things that you see on a daily basis. So the reason why I follow people who look like me is because I want to see myself, or see a reflection of myself on what I'm looking at when I'm on something consistently. Okay, sorry guys, my memory card was full, so I had to change it out. But as you were saying, what do you think about different body sizes? Yeah, different shapes and body sizes.
I think if everyone looked the same, this world would be so boring.
So boring.
I think everyone is made in their own way. I think in terms of health, I think it's so important to be healthy. That doesn't necessarily be in a certain size, but just being healthy, like internally and mentally. But like I said, size doesn't really have to do with being healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's what most people don't know.
People don't understand.
People don't get it.
They don't understand, like,
especially
you could be very, very, very slim and still be very, very unhealthy.
Yeah.
The same way that you could be very big and also unhealthy, or you could be average size and unhealthy. You could be any type of size and unhealthy.
Yeah.
Don't think that you need to abide to society's expectations standards, because society's standards is always changing. That is just how society is. A lot of times it can be institutional, a lot of times it can just be people's opinion, and opinions are not permanent either. Sometimes I might have an opinion about something, and then the next minute my opinion might change. Like,
facts.
Opinions aren't set in stone.
Facts.
So you shouldn't ever base your size, who you are, your dressing, just you as a person on people's opinions. I think it's so important to know what makes you feel good and what is best for you as an individual. I love seeing everybody look good.
Do you know what I love the most though?
What?
Everyone being confident in what they're wearing.
Exactly.
Confident and comfortable.
Exactly.
Let me emphasize that again. Confident and comfortable. When I can see that you're not comfortable in what you're wearing, honestly, I'm like, go home and change.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you put... No, I had to. No, legit, because I don't understand. Who are you coming out for if you're not comfortable? What makes me confident in what I'm wearing when I step out is that I'm comfortable. I can sit down, I can stand up, I can jump up, I can move like left, right, centre. I can do all of this.
But sometimes though, certain things that you wear can't be comfortable. Sometimes certain things that you wear might just be very like tight, but in a good way. Okay.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's not comfortable. Like you are comfortable.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. You're
comfortable to be
in that body, in that
to be like you outfit. To move.
Oh yeah.
You don't like you're not. Yeah. You're not like like
something is showing. Like
exactly.
This is what I mean. Like
exactly.
I was talking about the boob thing earlier. Yeah. I used to be very insecure. Like I have big boobs. Yeah.
Yeah. And she's a small. What's your height?
I'm literally a small person.
She's tiny, apart from her chest.
Literally, I'm a tiny girl.
Yeah.
And I'm like curvy. I have ass. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was never insecure about like my body.
Mm-hmm.
I was not insecure about my boobs. I would say I was definitely out of everything else. Like my boobs was my biggest insecurity. And when I was like younger, maybe in college, even beginning of uni, I used to kind of be a bit like scared of revealing too much. And let's be real, if you're flat chested and you wear something like a cleavage
Let's talk about that.
If you're flat chested, if you don't have boobs, and you wear something that's like got cleavage, like it's not gonna look that deep. But if you have big boobs, and you wear something, it's gonna look. Yeah. You have more provocative. Do you know what my friend said to me, Esther, you have boobs. That's okay.
Yeah.
As much as you try to hide it, your boobs is still there. Yeah. So acknowledge, like, it took me like a while to kind of like acknowledge, like,
to just accept
that I have big boobs, and that's when I started to actually own it and actually love it, because it's like I can't, like, no matter what you wear, your big boobs are still going to show. Let's be real. Boobs. Your big breast. The breast is still going to the breast. Yeah. The ass is still. It's like, and it's so mad because why is it like? Okay, say like when I wear outfits, and my bum is looking nice, I'm more confident about. But why though? Yeah. But why?
You tell me. I don't know.
It's society.
Yeah.
It's literally society. Yeah. It's literally like society. Like, do you know what? Even if you're a curvy girl, and then you have like a really slim girl, a curvy girl wearing a dress, and then a really slim girl wearing a dress would look different.
For sure.
Very, very different. And I think it's just all about owning it. Yeah. And being very confident in what you wear.
For sure.
I'm not the type of person to like be naked on the streets, innit? But I like to look good. Do you know what I mean? And I'm very, very accepting.
Okay, so let's talk about that.
Cool.
So I also have a friend who is big busted, right? And she's quite short. I don't think as short as you, but she's short as well, shorter than me. And because obviously we're from a Christian background, first of all. We are African people. So obviously our elders or parents may think, where are you going in that low cleavage dress or low cleavage top, right? They know that you have big chest. They know that already. Then you don't have to tell them.
And they wouldn't say the same thing about someone.
And they wouldn't say the same thing for someone who's flat chested. So where do you go from there? Because even till this day, like my friend's parent is still like, what are you doing? even though obviously she knows she has a big chest and she can't help it, but she wants to wear what she wants to wear.
Again, I obviously coming from a Christian perspective as well. I don't like to talk too much about the Christian perspective because what might be someone's opinion.
What's your opinion?
My opinion, firstly, okay, coming from the Christian perspective,
yeah,
it's always important to go back to God's word about anything and ask God to guide you, because when you ask God to guide you for anything, He will always help. Secondly, if you come from like an African household or like a strict religious household, or cultural household, that if you're a curvy person in general, honestly, they can't come and kill you.
I can't come and kill you.
I just don't like. I honestly believe that a lot of people in cultural households, the reason why they're insecure isn't really because of like social media. I think it comes from their household,
like generations.
No, it comes from, say like your friend, for example. She might feel insecure about her having big boobs, not because of social media or because people are like, oh, you have big boobs. It could possibly be because her family makes her like feel so known about. I don't know how to explain it. Like if your family is constantly getting at you for, oh, like, where are you going with that? They make it seem as if having big boobs is a problem. When having, like, being curvy is not a problem. Like, it's not an issue. Like, why is it a bad thing?
Right.
But when it's constantly being picked at, it makes you subconsciously look at it as a bad thing, as oh my gosh, like, it's just too much. I need to not be so curvy or this, that and the other. When I think it's very important to I don't know, I think just be confident in what you have firstly, because God
that's how God
created you for a reason.
That's how God made you.
He added them extra little curviness and extra little titties for a reason. God, like, don't listen to people. I think it's just important to just know for yourself, like, do you know what, my body is not a problem, and what makes you feel confident. I think obviously it's important to know your boundaries as an individual. Especially like if you're a Christian or whatever, or you're religious, know your boundaries, and you can still look so good within those boundaries. So good within what makes you feel comfortable, what makes you respect yourself and respect what you value. But I think like I said, it all comes from realizing that God made you who you are for a reason. I think that's just the most important thing.
And also, on that point, I think that it's because of the attention from men that women with curves or having a big bust or having a big bum, whatever, figure eight, will get. So because of that bad, like, we've heard this example before, like, girls or a girl getting raped because she's wearing something revealing. Whose fault is it? Obviously, Dumbo. It's not the girl's fault.
A lot of times, again, cultural households will
say, why are you wearing it?
Even in the courts, back in the days in the court, they used to try and defend the rapist case. They would say, why was she wearing that certain knickers? Why was her knickers lacy? Why was her dress too short? Why was she walking by herself?
It's always on.
Why was she doing this, or why was she having that? So, like I said, it makes the person be the problem, and it creates that insecurity when it's not a problem. Other people's actions is not your fault. Other people's opinions is not your fault. So and I think a lot of African parents, they
think that way, yeah.
They think that way, like, oh, we can do something to prevent it. I'm so sorry. If you're wearing if you're covered,
honestly,
if you are covered head to toe,
these animals will still catch you.
Will still come. God forbid, not you.
God forbid. God forbid.
God forbid.
We pray in Jesus' name. You are protected.
Amen.
We are protected.
Amen. But yeah, I think people, whatever you do, people always move mad.
Yeah.
And I think it's just so important. Yeah, it's important to know your worth as an individual and know that God created you wonderfully and fearfully. Like, you have to value what you have. What people say won't affect you as much. It's a work in progress, obviously, but even things like what your family might say or what other people might say, it won't affect your decisions as much.
I think that also comes with age, though, because if you're in secondary school or
100%.
or high school, what your parents say does matter. Okay, let's focus on that. That matters. When you're old enough to make your own decisions, to not have some sort of guidance. Your parents will always guide you in some way, shape or form, but when they're like, you have too much dependence on your parents
when you're young
to not like hear them out, to not hear what they're saying, and to not reason with them. I know that nowadays it's more likely to have a conversation with your children or with your parents, and it's more of a thing, but back in the day, what conversation was we having with our parents? You better just do what I say, and
I think that's
full stop.
I think that's why a lot of us, especially African children, were very traumatized. I think we are, like, I speak to so many people who are so traumatized. Like, they're so traumatized from the way that our parents have raised us, and obviously it's what they knew back then. But we still have to acknowledge that was a lot of how they raised us was wrong, and that's just the truth. Like, cool, they didn't, we're all human beings, whatever. But let's just be so real. Our parents, a lot of African children, not even just African children, I've heard from Asian families, like strict households, or not even just strict. I think very culturally based homes. A lot of children are traumatized, but now not as much children are being traumatized because conversations are actually happening. And I think it's like, for example, if I have a child and they're in secondary school and I tell them something like, don't do that, I'm not just going to say don't do that. I'm going to have to break it down to them, because I wish that was done for me. If I'm doing something wrong, I might not like to hear it, but break it down and explain that I still love you, and me disciplining you has nothing to do with my love. Me disciplining you has nothing to do with the fact that I love you, I guess, but I'm disciplining you because I do love you. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, I don't want you to do this for this reason and because of this, and it will lead to that, and I want you to be safe and etc. Not just don't do it, don't wear that, don't do this, because at the end of the day you will still go and do whatever they said not to do because you didn't understand why
they said
wrong.
No. Right. Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
It's a sticky one, because at the end of the day, first of all, you can't control what someone else is gonna say. You can only control what you can do, what you can say, and how you act in the world. So I think, like Esther said, self-respect. When you respect yourself, you'll know what to wear. You'll know what you feel comfortable in. You'll know that, I can feel confident in what I'm wearing today. That I can move in this dress nicely. I can move in this tracksuit nicely. Like, I feel confident. I don't feel out of place. Build that value, build that self-respect. And you'll just know how to move in whatever you're wearing.
To add to that, it is so important to have a relationship with yourself, I like to talk to myself. Like, I like to have conversations with myself.
Yeah.
With regards to fashion, it's like you said, do I look good in this? Am I comfortable in this?
Yeah.
Like, Esther, what's your current mood right now? About your current...
Do I really want to be adjusting on this night out? Do I really want to...
What's my vibe? Yeah. Like, how do I currently feel? Am I warm? Am I cold? Am I comfortable? Is this too much for me?
How do I want to sit today? Do I want to sit like a lady? Do I want to be free? Do I want to be cash, you know? It's
literally having that conversation with yourself, and I think not being afraid to acknowledge yourself, like, especially when we're in that rush of life and we're just trying to get to the next thing, the next location, we forget to actually have that conversation with ourselves and actually ask ourselves, like, are we okay? Like, is what I'm wearing making me feel good? Is what I'm wearing making me feel like a woman? Does my perfume make me feel good?
Just to summarize, all about being comfortable, confident, knowing your value,
self-awareness,
and self-respect is very important. Key word or key factor here is self. So if you know yourself, you know how you're feeling, you know what you can wear, you know how you can style a certain outfit, you know that you're not gonna be like down or sad, or no one can test you today because you're feeling yourself. Do you know what I mean? That's when you walk into a room and you'll be the baddest bee. You'll be the hottest guy, dripped or not dripped. You will still come into the room confident because you know who you are and you have self-respect and all those good things.
And also remembering that people aren't looking at you as much as you think they are. And just being very, very confident no matter where you are, making sure that you feel good in what you're wearing. And just making sure that what you wear isn't just your clothes. Like, are you wearing your confidence? You know, it's like, are you wearing your positivity, your smile? Are you looking forward to...
Ooh. Are you wearing your smile?
Oh.
What?
We need a moment of silence for that.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah.
Are you wearing your smile?
You know, when I see people smiling, I automatically think that they just look... I don't know, that their outfit just makes them look 110%.
It's an extra accessory.
It's like a bonus.
You don't need to go and buy this accessory. It's there already.
Should I go? Do you know what? Let me use Apple Pay to pay for my smile right now. Like,
dude,
you have to
that
wear
right
yourself.
there.
Yeah.
And that is something that will make others smile. Like, can we talk about the girl who came up from the lift today? No, because this girl was looking too good. And we saw her turn the corner. She was looking really good. Makeup was on fleek. Braids was on fleek. Edges on fleek. Everything good.
Yeah.
She came out from the corner and we was going into the lift. She came out from the lift. And she had her earpods on, fair enough, but still, you can feel like someone is talking to you.
Bro, like, when she came out, we were walking in, so I could obviously see her from the corner of my eye, meaning that she would have been able to see us from the corner of her eyes. So we literally said to her, like, you look good, or something about
like,
your makeup.
Oh my gosh, you're so pretty.
Yeah, like, you're so pretty, and the girl ignored us. And I personally think...
Did you see that sly smirk? Was it just me?
There was a
She
sly
had like
smirk.
a
Sly smirk.
I don't know. Listen,
there was a sly something.
She did have her AirPods in, but we was loud and we was so close.
We were loud. We were actually very loud.
So close to
like,
her
we
as
were
well.
very loud. Like,
so what?
I personally think that she definitely heard us. I just think that she just chose not to say anything. Which is
anyway, do you know what? Do you in it? But
it's alright. I hear that.
Either way, when I see someone who looks nice, who put that on, I will compliment them no matter what. I just like giving people compliments.
Yeah.
Because I like it too. So I feel
compliments are very nice, especially when it comes from girls. Like, oh, you look so good. Like, I love your makeup. I love your outfit.
Yeah.
It's so nice to hear, and I prefer it to hearing it from guys. Like, I prefer like girls complimenting me and be like, oh my gosh, you look so good, because that's when you know, like, yeah, I look good. You put it on.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's so important. I think also, like, just having that positive, being peaceful up within yourself, and just being so confident within yourself, it goes a long way. I'm telling you, you could be wearing a tracksuit, you could be wearing shirts and leggings, and you can still style it up. You can still look good head to toe.
And back to the smiling thing, guys, I don't care what you wear. If you're smiling, I'm smiling too. Like, you made me smile.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of will invite me to speak to you. Like,
if
I'm at an event or at a social setting, if you smile at me or at anyone, I'll just feel like, oh, she's an easy person to speak to. She looks friendly.
Do you know, a girl or a guy could be wearing the nicest fit, but if I was to smile at them and they don't smile back at me, I just automatically kind of forget about their outfit or their makeup or their vibe. I just sort of already have some sort of judgment of them. That's just what it is. But if I smile at someone and they smile back at me, the whole vibe to me is attractive.
It's giving.
Everything is giving what it's supposed to give. And
for sure.
Like, I notice a lot, like, if I was to smile at someone, obviously I understand that not everyone will notice. Sometimes, you know, people have social anxiety, things like that. But I think if you see me smiling at you, and you don't smile back,
they're having a bad day. Don't mind them. Because don't people feel good when you, like, even sometimes when you force a smile, like, you end up smiling because you end up smiling or laughing because it's just funny.
Exactly.
And I don't care how your teeth look. If you have a gap like me, flaunt that thing. Flaunt it. Don't worry, I'm gonna put a piece of gold in between my teeth soon. Don't worry about that. Anyways, maybe guys, grills. Oh my gosh, they're not cheap though.
I know. Oof. But they just make you look.
Pretty penny.
They just make you look more.
I like. Some.
Maybe a face tattoo as well.
Okay. Bye guys. Have a great day. And thank you, Esther, for coming on my channel.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's been such a great conversation.
Definitely, as always.
Oh my gosh, Guys, this is how we literally, like, have these deep conversations whenever we see each other.
Trust me.
So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you tell a friend to come watch this video. Make sure you share it. Make sure you like. No. Smash that like comment. Smash that like button. If you have not already. Because what are you doing? Hurry up and smash it. And smash that subscribe button as well. Make sure you subscribe, because we're going to be having more guests on the channel. Okay? So, thank you for being my first guest.
Thank you for having me. I feel YouTube. Special.
Yes.
I feel very special to be on your channel. You know, and I hope that everyone took something from this conversation. And to just be their wonderful, amazing selves. Literally.
For sure. And confidently rock whatever you want to wear.
Exactly. You look good.
You look good.
You look hot.
You look good.
You look sexy.
You look good.
You look good.
Alright guys. This is going to be a long one to edit. It's gonna be a long one to edit, but it was a great convo nonetheless. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys. Bye.